What up, y'all?
Yes.
We back. He's coughing. He's smoking
Yeah.
something. We coming back with the rumors, the internet buzz of the week. We're going to see what's up. We're going to give our opinion. We don't know if this shit's true or not, but y'all motherfuckers are talking about it. So we're going to discuss it here on the show. We're going to start with the first thing, which is a for sure thing. SummerSlam 2 nights, New York City. Giant Stadium. How you feeling?
Cool. I mean,
I thought it was in Minneapolis.
Again, like, wait a minute, hold up. Next year?
Like the next SummerSlam is 2 nights. I believe it's August 2nd and 3rd in New York, Giant Stadium. Well, actually, technically New Jersey, but at the Giant Stadium.
Now, what was supposed to be at Minnesota?
I thought it was supposed to be SummerSlam. I was
Wow.
thrown for a loop.
Honestly, I don't know, but I did see that they send you like little requests and stuff, like they notifications through your text.
The tickets and shit. Yeah,
I saw that for SummerSlam. I'm like, oh, okay, but it didn't really cross my mind. I'm like, wait a minute, it's supposed to be in Minnesota next year?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. It should be in Atlanta.
But I think
Atlanta.
SummerSlam is the one out of the big four that should go to 2 nights the least.
True.
Because like Survivor Series, you have a women's match, a men's match. You can do a women's night, men's night. Same with Royal Rumble, and then Mania is so big you can have it. SummerSlam in Cleveland didn't even sell out the stadium one night. They tarped it off, bro.
We saw the tarps. The tarps.
And now they're going to be like, we're doing 2 nights? I guess maybe because it's New York, maybe?
I don't know, man. I just feel like they need to have SummerSlam in Atlanta, bro. Like, they need to stop it. Put one night in Atlanta. Cody Rhodes is here.
Well, they're giving us bad blood.
Come on, man. Nah,
I'll be in New York. I'll be in New York.
But that's not a stadium show. Bad Blood is not a stadium.
Yeah, it's in the Hawks State it is a stadium. It's an arena show. You want the arena show.
I want the stadium show.
I want the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah, I don't want. State Farm Arena. They get Raws and SmackDowns.
Yeah. It is crazy. The Benz hasn't got anything since it's been the Benz, because like they did WrestleMania at the Georgia Dome, kind of, I wouldn't say recent, but when it existed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what was it? Maybe 7 years ago in the Georgia Dome?
It was at WrestleMania. I remember that shit. 27 maybe.
So maybe 13 years ago. Fuck.
This was like 2006, 7.
Okay.
Right?
So back in the day, yeah.
This is back in the day, you know what I mean? But right now, since we talk about the money situations with how WWE, they raising all the prices.
That's what I was about to bring up too.
Wait,
WrestleMania.
No, they're not. I think they're raising all the prices because they got a lot of salary now. They got a lot of fucking. Remember all these cuts they used to do in WWE? Just to cut wrestlers every year. It's chopping.
Yeah.
It's chopping time. Now they ain't chopping nobody. You know why? Because it's competition. Because of AEW. They changed.
So they don't want to release people.
So they keep these talent on just to not do anything, or they ship them down to NXT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are main event talents. You know, like we're honestly, Randall's they ain't got nothing for Randall's. You can't get no more out of Randall's. They ain't got nothing for Sheamus. Think about that. These are big stars. They at one point they just random drop.
Shinsuke,
another one. They don't have nothing for Shinsuke.
And then my boy, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Look at AJ Styles. Nothing for him.
Yeah, but listen, this is Triple H. Listen to the streets. Listening to the internet. Everyone's been bitching. Where's AJ Styles? Where's AJ Styles? Where's AJ Styles? You know who's coming back next Friday?
AJ Styles.
AJ motherfucking Styles. He listens, bro. And I heard the rumor, this ain't even on my note card, that like they're literally listening to the internet right now to try and figure out which main event they want Bad Blood to have as the main event. They're literally listening to what we are saying.
They shouldn't do that. They do that.
To me, I don't.
They sometimes ain't bookers. We're not the bookers. They know what's best. Like we just complain because social media gives us a platform to fucking do this type of stuff. But I would never, if I was a $1 billion company, depend on the fans to let me know when my main event of my show is going to happen. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And when I said in my little reel, I was like, I'm going to watch the whole show. I don't give a fuck where you put it.
Does it really matter?
Yeah. Does it matter? I'm going to watch. They're separate storylines. It's separate chapters. Like, I mean, I always said it depends on how you end each match. if you're gonna end with like CM Punk getting wheeled out on a gurney because his neck's broken or something, you know, like Drew really did fuck him up.
Yeah.
Then have that at the end of Bad Blood. But if
Right.
it's just gonna be a match, then you can have it in the like. It just depends. But either way, I'm gonna watch all the matches.
I don't matter. I don't care what order the matches are in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch the whole show.
Yeah.
But again, I feel like what I was telling you the other day when I texted you, I said I feel like there's a new breed of wrestling fan out here, bro. I really think so. I really think so because
What, that they just complain about everything?
Ooh, what? I've never in my life ever thought, hey, this main event should go here instead of this one. I've never thought that. It even came in my mind.
We never discussed that.
I'm like, what? Bro, I'm telling you, you got a lot, man. Look, hey, we got to do a show on that because I got some good stuff. I'm about to talk series. We're going to chop it up after this show. I'm going to let you know what you think, but yeah.
But which one do you think main events?
I mean, honestly, it should just be Cody and Roman.
It should be.
That should be it. You know what I mean?
That should be it. Hometowns, biggest names, biggest draws, biggest faces, biggest everything.
That should be the main event. But the only reason why people are even saying this is because there's an element in Punk's and Drew McIntyre's match that there isn't in the tag match.
Yeah.
That's Hell in a Cell. Yeah. So everybody always think like Hell in a Cell should be the main event because it's a spectacle. Yes, it is. But WWE fans, they always like stories. What's the biggest story of the last 4 years? The Bloodline.
Bloodline. And it continues to dominate.
Why would you not put that at
Continues to dominate.
You letting the people know like this is the main shit.
Someone online was like, there was like CM Punk's the biggest baby face in the company. I was like, well, his video online did 270K and Roman's did 1.2 million. So biggest, how do we judge biggest? You're the biggest fan of CM Punk. I get it. Who cares? Roman's the biggest baby. It's not even close.
Like, yeah, he's of course the biggest.
And CM Punk's not second either. Cody's second. I'm sorry, bro. He's second.
Okay, so I mean, whether he's a baby or he's a fucking heel, Roman is the most popular wrestler in WWE right now. Period.
Hands down.
Period. Like, Punk ain't gonna just come in and shake that. I'm sorry, no, that ain't how it works.
Nope.
Roman is big. He's big. Yeah. He's damn near in my top 10 of all. Yeah. Damn near.
You got MJF talking about him, you know.
I need to see a little bit more out of him for him to put him in the top 5.
Oh,
I need to see a little bit more.
He's coming.
I need to see a little bit more. Maybe about another good title run.
He's coming.
His for like another 5 more years. I'll be like, okay, this motherfucker top 3.
Yeah.
Because of what he's done to the industry. Literally, okay. He didn't do it by himself. I'm gonna say that because people blow up like The Rock came. Yeah, I know The Rock had a lot to do with that. Had a lot to do with that shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like I said, at the same time, did you see about Raw?
What about
the ratings? One of the lowest rated Raws in a while.
Yep.
In a long time. See, like I said, WWE has no stars. They have one star. That's Roman Reigns. Yep. That's it. Everybody else is below Roman.
Well, I feel like fucking SmackDown is definitely star heavy on SmackDown. Like, you got Cody over there, and you got fucking Roman right now, and the Bloodline story. That's crazy. That's crazy.
They left Raw with scraps.
Oh, you got Raw, you got Judgment Day, Gunther, CM Punk, and Drew.
And none of them motherfuckers are stars. Nobody care about that shit.
Well, CM Punk and Drew ain't there every week, so Drew's more there than CM Punk. So you need someone there that's every week, like a Cody Rhodes.
The shows do good ratings when CM Punk is on. They don't do good when he's not. Okay, so CM Punk is a draw. He was a draw at AEW.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, the Judgment Day, everybody else, as much as we like the Monster versus Monster, because we loving that.
Yeah.
That's not drawing people in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the shit we like. It's not necessarily what common fans would like.
What are common fans, or what you want to call them? Fly by nights? I call them fly by nights.
Maybe.
They going tomorrow.
Yeah. Maybe,
I guarantee you, most of these fans who's watching now is not going to watch. It's not going to watch. I'm promising.
No, because wrestling will be in the down period again.
Exactly. We'll have another down period because
it's got to happen again.
It's going to happen. We don't know when.
It's got to happen again.
But I still be watching.
Bro, I had a theory. Listen to this theory, bro.
What's that?
The more the storylines take off in WWE, like, let's say, Vince McMahon versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, Rock, all them storylines. It took away from like the wrestling. So the wrestling in WWE got worse, but it was more watchable because of storylines and everything. And then those people kind of retire, and then you get your Eddie Guerreros, your Rey Mysterios, that whole SmackDown crew, where it was fucking phenomenal wrestling. But like there was really no storylines. But we remember those matches. And then it just goes in waves. Like I feel like WWE either is going to be really, really great wrestling with no stories or really good stories with, wrestling.
So
it waves.
In the 90s, like 94, 95, 96, you had a good mixture of both. But the only problem was the characters were very cartoonish.
Yeah.
The match was banging. They had
like the Bret Harts.
The Bret Harts. Then you had like it was just a lot of like the new generation. The WWE new generation. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. I love that shit. The In Your House pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? First time they had a pay-per-view, they was giving away a house.
Yeah.
Keep calling in and shit. Oh, I'm saying when they get the pay-per-view and shit. But I mean, it was good. But what I'm saying is later on, I'm telling you, who knows?
Yeah. But that fucking SmackDown era with Eddie Guerrero and all them, that was great era.
But that's why it was, right? Because they had WCW wrestlers.
Yeah.
The Eddie Guerreros, the Rey Mysterio.
The Cruiserweights.
The fucking Chris Jericho, Dean
Malenko.
Chris Benoit, Perry Saturn, Raven. Yeah. These are all WCW folks they had that made made those matches popping. See, that's what I'm saying. Even Vince McMahon said it himself on the documentary. He said, I hate pro wrestling. I don't like that. I want something more sports entertainment. You see how he does? He respects the art. And then he tried to play dumb when the motherfucker say, he's like, I can't believe how they took all our talent in WCW. And they're like, did you do the same thing in the other territories?
He's like, that's different. No, fam.
That's different.
Did you see the part where like, we didn't do anything about rape? And then they cut to the clip where he's like, you rapist? And then they're like, we didn't do nothing with a gun at all. And then they point to Brian Pillman holding a gun at someone's house. Yeah. I'm like, literally Vince is like, we never did any of that shit. And then it's like, you did all of that shit,
bro. Half the shit you don't even remember what he did, bro.
I was talking about it at work. I was like, y'all gotta watch it. I was like, and they didn't even bring up Vince dropping the N-bomb like multiple times.
They're not gonna bring that up. Just him wearing that do-rag was fucking
yes, bro. And he's like, he said it. I said, not once, multiple times he said it on live television, y'all.
Yeah.
I said, but that leads into one of my next topics. So like in that documentary, they talk about like all the old storylines and, the bra and panty matches and what you have. And they're like, it was super inappropriate. But for the time, no one cared because it's true. That shit was on TV. There were people that would complain, but no one cared. So my question is, we're watching WWE right now. It seems pretty appropriate to us. In 25 years, are we going to look back at 2024 as being inappropriate because of how the world will change like it did 25 years from the Attitude Era?
The only thing I can see that happening in is some of the ring attire that the women wear to the ring because it's so revealing. That's the only way I can see that because women will probably be on some, women's rights and this and the down. And they're like, I can't expose our bodies to do all.
Yeah.
Maybe that might happen. You know what I'm saying? But they just have the wrong idea. A woman's body is beautiful. It's meant to be showing off. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Definitely, if you work it out and you are a wrestler, and wrestlers, we have no shirts, just little drawers on and some knee pads. Shit,
maybe that's what will be inappropriate. It'll be the guys.
Wow.
You ever think about that?
That'd be crazy. That'd be damn right liberal.
Yeah. But I was thinking about it. I was like, man, like when I was young, obviously I thought that shit was in it. I was like, man, I can't believe my parents will let me watch this shit, man. This is awesome. I get to see puppies. I'm like, puppies.
Yeah,
like, let's go. But
it was a different time.
Yeah, but it was TV 14,
It was rated differently, and the 90s was a different era where that type of stuff was more out in the open.
Yeah.
It wasn't such hush hush. You know what I mean? It was,
but I don't think like right now, like I'm looking at it, and I'm like, there's nothing that can be really that inappropriate in 25 years. Like, I don't know.
The most inappropriate WWE has ever been in years is what you just seen with The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
When they was allowing him to curse and bleep out and beat Cody up, belt, make him bleed, make him,
and that shit was amazing.
Make him juice on live TV and stuff. It's because it's The Rock.
Yeah,
basically the fucking boss. I do what the fuck I want to do. If I want to curse on this shit, I'm gonna curse on this shit.
Yeah, that shit was dope though.
But you saw what kind of artists it brought back, and that's why I was doing so many good views and selling out shit, because he reminded people of the Attitude Era.
Yep, for sure.
Which to me is an overhyped era. To be honest with you, it's overhyped. It was
the last 30 minutes was banging. The first hour and a half usually wasn't that great.
I'm just saying it was overhyped, bro. It was overhyped.
This is the best era right now.
It should never be called it should never be called the Attitude Era. It should be called the Nitro Era, because that's what got wrestling popping. Listen, that what got wrestling popping again. The NWO angle. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Speaking of Attitude, towards the end of the Attitude Era, Lita. We all know Lita, Hardy Boys, She says she doesn't want a women's division anymore. She just wants belts that men and women compete together at. They worked very hard to get a women's division.
Get the fuck out of here.
How do you feel? That's what she said. She said she would like to get rid of women's and men's belts and just have belts. So, she wants to see Bronson Reed versus Io Sky. That's what she wants to see. And she wants us to believe that Io Sky has a chance to win.
Ooh, bro. Are you serious? She said that.
She said it. Well, I mean, I read it on the internet. We all know the internet could be false. Allegedly.
Okay.
This is what I heard.
Okay, man. Look, if that's the case, bro, like, she really messed up. She really missing out on the business.
Her and Trish worked so hard to make a women's division, and then to be like, let's get rid of it? That's crazy to me.
Yeah, okay. Well, then, how about we just have the WNBA players play with the NBA players while we have to? You know what I'm saying? Let's do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in her defense, I get it. It is, like, predetermined. So, like, there is that, like, predetermined. Like, in HEELZ, like, Crystal, she in HEELZ, the show. She had to wrestle some of the dudes till they got some chicks. And it is predetermined, and it is choreographed, and it is just a show. So you could put on a good show with that. But, like, I can't see, like I said, Io Sky versus fucking Bronson Reed. But, what I could see? Becky Lynch versus Seth Rollins. That'd be a good one.
He got his back out. What's going on?
He got his
backless blouse. That was a good one right there, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, hell no. And I'm going to tell you why.
I don't want to see it.
Look, think about this. Take the top. What's the top woman right now? Rhea Ripley, right?
Yeah, Rhea.
Versus the top man's Roman Reigns. For the undisputed title. Come on.
It's not even, I don't even think, like, I'm not even hyped up. Like,
could you get hyped for that?
No, not at all.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Not at all.
You can't get hyped for shit like that.
No. Like, how about this? Gunther versus Liv Morgan, champ versus champ. You hyped?
Bro. Bro,
could you imagine Gunther hitting Liv Morgan with chops?
Smack the silicone off your ass, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, listen.
Like, what is, like, I don't, like, and, like, men's, that you're just asking for people to get hurt. Both ways, because I feel like men would feel like they would go, like, less hard to try and compensate, and then that would end up getting them hurt type shit. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
That's a bad idea.
It's a touchy subject, but it's just a bad idea.
Who cares? It's touchy, bro. Like,
it's touchy.
This is what we think. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now you got to think the right shit. No, fuck.
Yeah, and it's like not all girls are Beth Phoenix in China. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that's believable. You know what I mean?
And to a certain extent, yeah.
Yeah, to a certain extent. Yeah, like Nia Jax could easily fuck up Tozawa.
Right. But the problem is with that is like where you go from there.
Yeah.
See, wrestling, you always got to have where we going from here. We get to here, then what's next? Because if there's no next, then you're dead.
Yeah.
You shoot yourself in the foot.
And that leads into the next topic. Ken Shamrock on Chris Van Fleet interview. He asked him if he's ever said no to anything, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna wrestle China," and they wanted him to wrestle China, and he's like, "I'm a man." He was like, "I was raised to never put my hands on a woman." He was like, "I know it's like a work, like it's a work, I get it, but like he's like, I'm not doing it." And then he was like, "How did Vince react?" He was like, Vince was just like, "All right, we'll move on," and like just moved on. So
listen.
Because she won the Intercontinental Championship against,
Jeff
do you remember who?
Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah. Double J, baby.
Did they ask him who was supposed to go over?
I think it was China.
Oh, so China was supposed to go over. That's why he.
Oh, you think that's why? You think that's why? He's like, if I would have whooped that bitch's ass,
he's Ken Shamrock, former UFC octagon fighter who loses to China, bro. And he was thinking like, nah, I'm gonna say some other shit why I can't do it, but in real life, I ain't going. She ain't going over, bro. He wanted to go over.
You think that's the only reason because they brought him the storyline? He's like, well, she's going over, so fuck, I'm not gonna hit a woman. It was a cop out, is what you're saying?
Wow, bro.
Ken Shamrock with the cop out, bro.
Yeah, he didn't want to do a job.
Ooh,
he didn't want to do a job to China, bro.
I bet you wouldn't say that Ken Shamrock's face.
Man, I tell him, hey sir, hey sir, Shamrock, I tell him, he was a cop out, bro. What are you gonna do, bro? He's 80 years old or some shit right now.
Bro. But that brings my question: is he's not in the Hall of Fame? WWE, does he deserve to be in the Hall of Fame?
Yes, definitely. Ken Shamrock. Yeah. He's part of wrestling history, bro.
Because he had brief time, but he had like explosive time in there because he was in there with like The Rock and all of them. Like, remember he was a special guest referee to start his career and shit like that.
He was the first.
Yeah. The first crossover athlete.
The wave of mixed martial arts going into wrestling. He was the first, and he was successful. So he doesn't be in the Hall of Fame. If you're the first at something, you break ground, you should automatically be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. He was like one of my favorites because I think like when he debuted was like when I was young enough to start really processing wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was just like, this dude just grabs the ankle and just goes fucking, and I'm like, I loved it. It was so. And do you know what else Ken Shamrock did? This is why he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He said before him, when you would submit someone, it was just a verbal "I quit." He's the one that made it to where it was tap. Yep, that was Ken Shamrock. He said there was never a tap out till Ken Shamrock.
Let's see.
Yeah. So okay, here we go. So this referee, Brian Hebner.
Hebner?
You know Brian Hebner.
Yeah.
We all know him.
Yeah.
He said, this is just what I've read online. I don't know if it's true. But he says when Samantha Irvin announces, he mutes it because it takes away from the show. How do you feel?
Listen, we know what it is. You know what it is. Brian Hebner, man, he an OG.
Yeah.
He an OG.
He's an old school wrestling guy.
He ain't used to no, woman being a ring announcer.
Yeah.
It's a new thing to him. So
well, there was Lillian Garcia back then. I mean, she was like.
They say about Lillian Garcia, or he just saying that her voice at times can be a little screeches.
Yeah, he's just, I think, just the her like twist she puts on it, and I think he gets irritated with that. The Chelsea Green, those type things.
Look, I'm not gonna front. When she first started doing that with Chelsea, I was like, okay, what?
But now you love it.
Well, actually, she actually made Chelsea's Green character be more like, oh, I see now. That's who she is.
Yeah. And WWE made her stop doing it for like 2 weeks, and the fans fought back, and then she came back and did it. There was 2 weeks where she didn't do it that way, And God damn it,
What is
fucking, I don't know. I just put up 2 weeks and it fucking puts balloons up. But she did she didn't do it for 2 weeks and then people like kind of reacted and then she did it again, you know. I think I really like it, like after, you know, Cody won the championship and Jey, she's so emotional. I like that when she's announcing the winner at the end and you like hear that emotion because it kind of makes me emotional. I'm like, oh shit. Makes me more emotional, you know.
It's I think she's been doing a wonderful job, you know, but is it sometimes a little bit much? Yeah. But it's wrestling. Everything's a little bit much.
Yeah, that's the point of it. That's the point of it.
You either like it or you don't. And it seems like most people like it because, again, I don't know. See, this is why I don't like being a wrestling fan right now, bro, because I don't know when people really authentic. I think they just be going with the fucking moment, bro. I swear to God. Like, I don't feel no authentic people who is actually trying to put their own opinions on shit and try to offer another way to think. It's like everybody's saying the same shit online, bro. Nobody.
Well, there could be bots. Could be bots. Could be Russian bots. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs.
They eat your dogs. They're eating your cats.
They're eating the pets. All right.
My man be snapping on boys.
Here we go. Okay. Speaking of Hall of Fame, because Ken Shamrock, Wrestling Hall of Fame, I forgot who brought it up on a podcast, but he brought it up. Wrestling Hall of Fame doesn't have a building. So like Pro Football Hall of Fame, you can go visit. Baseball, you can go visit. NBA, you can go visit. WWE doesn't have it yet. Or wrestling in general. Well, there might be some wrestlings, but WWE doesn't have a Hall of Fame where you can go visit all the people shit that's in the Hall of Fame. There's a bunch of people. So if they ever build a Hall of Fame, what city should it be in?
You already know, man.
You see and say Atlanta?
Of course.
Because WCW, all that.
I mean, you have all types of territories across the nation, right? That's always been. I just feel like the South has always been like the marquee place.
The most wrestling.
For wrestling. You know, more than the North, more than the West. It's the South. You know what I mean? So it should be somewhere in the South. That's what
Atlanta got College Football Hall of Fame.
And we should get the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame.
I think Atlanta's got a strong case. But I think where the business would do the best is in 2 cities. New York, where, you know.
Please don't say that shit.
I know, because that's where the McMahon started, you know. And then my other one is Vegas. Just because Vegas is Vegas is just up and coming everything. So, and there's no real attraction there. And you could possibly launch a Hall of Fame there when you, I don't know, go do the fucking WrestleMania there. Just saying.
Listen, I don't know, man. I New York.
I knew you was gonna say Atlanta. So
I mean, it makes the most logical sense.
Yeah.
But New York, bro, like that's because it's WWE. No, it's the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame, not the WWE.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it a Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame or is it a WWE Hall of Fame?
It should be a Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame
because WWE is so conceited. It's gonna be because like NFL is NFL Hall of Fame.
Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not NFL. It's called.
Is there anyone I wonder how many outsiders that didn't play in the NFL are in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'd wonder.
That's true.
Because that was maybe do like a Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame, but then have like a huge portion dedicated to WWE.
I mean, look, all you have to do is have different wings for different promotions.
Like a WCW wing. You can do it all. We can do it all.
Well, WCW can't have one because they never had a Hall of Fame.
All right, we need investors. We'll do this. Give us the money. Couple mil. We'll put it in Atlanta. It got it.
It should be in Atlanta, bro. In the South. I mean, Atlanta. Come on.
Okay, so then Roman's greatest rival.
Come on, man. We know who it is.
This is the internet, bro. They've been talking. There's 2. Obviously, there's 2. There's one that he did 2 WrestleManias with, and then there's the obvious one, which is Seth freaking Rollins, right?
No.
No?
No, Seth is nowhere near there.
Neither of them?
It's going to be Cody or Brock Lesnar?
Brock Lesnar.
Listen,
Seth, not even close.
no.
No?
I mean, he'll probably be like number 3, but he's not. I don't put him over because you got to remember, those two wasn't blockbuster.
Yeah. When I first heard it, that's what I was saying. I was like, well, they did 2 WrestleManias together. It's obviously Cody. That's hands down.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, the depth of the story between Roman and Seth, and the fact that basically Seth cost Roman the belt at WrestleMania 40 because Roman hit Seth with a chair, and then that's when fucking Cody hit the crossroads again and won the title. So, like, literally, Seth cost Roman the belt because Roman's mind was still so focused on Seth instead of Cody. And that's what I read. And that's what made me think. I was like, maybe it is Seth.
So let me ask you a question. When Seth was in the Shield, who did he blast in the back?
Roman. That's full circle. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So story-wise, he may have a case.
Roman's never turned on anyone.
We're talking about blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because this is a wrestling business. You know what I mean? So listen, that Brock Lesnar and Roman feuds, because they fought multiple occasions.
Yeah.
That feud was so intense.
It was like SummerSlam and WrestleMania.
The first match was
when he was big dog and shit. When who won the belt? Who took Roman's spotlight away? Who was it?
Yeah, it was Seth. We came down and
Seth, bro. See, it might be Seth, bro.
But listen though,
it might be Seth.
The intensity of this match was so high that Roman's
it was a great match.
Roman's pops was trying to fight folks.
Yeah.
Backstage because his son lost type of shit.
Yeah.
It's a work.
It was a great match.
Listen, it was a wonderful match. Because how physical that match was.
Yeah.
Brock was laying that motherfucker in there, bro. He was hitting the shit out of Roman, bro.
Yeah.
Roman busted his mouth and everything because Brock wasn't playing with that boy. And people wanted to see Roman get squashed. Mm-hmm. They wanted Roman's head on a silver platter, bro.
We did, but we also thought that Roman was going to win that match.
No way.
Bro.
I knew Brock was going to win, bro.
No, we knew. No, not like we knew. Like we knew WWE was pushing Roman, and we're like, he's gonna win this match.
No, I didn't.
No one saw Seth coming though. God damn it, no one saw that coming.
I knew Brock was coming on that ball.
Yeah. Bro. When Seth came though, I was like, holy shit.
See, again, we talking about like Brock Lesnar, bro, and in the nominee, he is 1 in a million.
So after what I just laid out Seth Rollins, you're not moving him up to 2?
No, I'm
He's
not.
still 3?
It's to me, it's Cody and it's going to be Brock. Now, I know everybody and their mama going to be like, no, it's supposed to be Seth Rollins because of this and the third. I understand I understand that. But I'm talking blockbuster, mortal enemies, because Brock came at a time when they were pushing Roman.
Yeah.
And they try to say, what can we do to make Roman go over? All right, give him the biggest bad guy in the company.
Yeah.
Who's the biggest bad guy in the company at that time? The one who squashed John Cena at SummerSlam. Squashed him. I've never seen John Cena got dominated.
And beat Undertaker right before that.
So people hated Brock.
Yeah.
So he has to be over when he goes against Brock. No. He went to Roman so much, they started cheering for Brock.
Yeah. John Cena said that. He said Brock had just beat Undertaker's streak, and then I was his next pay-per-view fight, and I was like, you have to squash me. He was like, it would make no sense for us to have a competitive match. You just broke the streak. Mm-hmm. He's like, just kill me. And then that's what they did.
The birth of Suplex City, bro.
But I think Suplex City, bitch. I love that shit. I love that line, bro. But I will say, I think by the next 4 years, you're going to say Seth Rollins is Roman Reigns' #1 rival. I think.
It depends what happens with him and Cody.
Yeah. And that what brings me to my next question. Does Cody, I love Cody, does Cody need some aspect of the bloodline to be relevant?
No. Now, let me rewind and go back to what you said to the first question, bro. Roman told everybody who's his number one enemy. He said it already.
You said it was Cody.
When he told Cody he said, "You're in my way in life." He never said that shit to Seth Rollins. It's Cody, bro.
Yeah. We'll see.
But the internet's going to explode now. They're like, no, that's not what it means. That's not what it meant. Yeah, whatever, man. No, Cody don't need the bloodline. What he needs to do is do a little heel turn.
Yeah, I think we're a ways away from that, though.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I can smell a heel when it's coming, bro. Some of the stuff that he does with Roman, some of those looks he would give at Roman and stuff, you know what I mean? A double turn. Can you imagine that? A double turn again?
I think we're just a ways away from that.
You think Cody needs bloodline to be relevant?
I think he's more entertaining when he's dealing with them.
That's WWE doesn't have stars. I'm trying to tell you, they don't have any stars for people to work with.
Yeah. I think I like him more when he's going against the bloodline.
Ooh, come on, let's keep it above.
Because I love the bloodline.
I love the bloodline too, bro. Number one over here. But let's keep it 100, bro. After Roman, Cody.
Yeah.
Blockbuster. Who is it?
And it's Roman, Cody, and then you could say...
I give you Brock Lesnar. I give you Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, those three.
A retiring Cena. I give you that.
Yeah. The Rock, when he comes back. The Rock.
I give you the Rocks.
And then we can go, Randy Orton, bro.
Not Blockbuster.
CM Punk.
Not Blockbuster anymore.
Yes. Drew McIntyre.
He's not Blockbuster, Oos.
Gunther.
They're not Blockbuster.
Rhea Ripley.
I'll give you her. I'll give you her. I'll give you her.
Charlotte Flair when she comes back.
Nope.
Even though I don't like Charlotte Flair.
Nope. Damian Priest, no. Braun Breaker, no.
Becky Lynch.
I'm talking about people, if they put their name on the main marquee,
Jey Uso.
Tickets.
Uso.
Nope.
Yes.
No, bro.
Yeet selling tickets, bro. Right. Yeet selling tickets. And that brings me to my next question. Why Rikishi now complaining that Jey was like meaningless? He's like, it should have been more meaningful. It wasn't meaningful. This motherfucker complains for his son to get a title shot. His son gets a title shot, and then he complains.
I echo the sentiments of the old Oos, man. I'm telling you, because
you think Rikishi's right?
That's what took away some of the glory of that match to me, because it was a match on Monday Night Raw, just a regular match. Even though it was a main event, something like that should have been a build for a PLE, bro.
The Intercontinental Championship hadn't changed on Raw since Gunther won it from fucking Ricochet, bro.
And it did the lowest rating.
Like over 800 days ago, bro.
And it did the lowest rating.
But like I said, they had those, and Chris Van Fleet said it. I think he listened to us and stole it from me. I swear to God. He was like, I saw those Netflix people in the crowd, and I was like, I think Jey Uso's winning tonight. But he was sitting right behind him in the stands. I was just watching from television. But I said it on the podcast before he did.
Yeah. But this is what happens, bro. See, if Vince McMahon was in charge, he would have never had that match on Raw as the main event. And then when the numbers would have came out the next day, he would have been like, this is why.
No, he would have. He always did. He was.
Vince was about business.
Vince was switching belts every other week sometimes, bro.
But what I'm saying is,
I remember Charlotte Flair had like a fucking 14-day title reign, bro.
Listen, the question was, do I think Jey Uso is a fucking blockbuster? No. The ratings of his main event, first time getting the championship in his whole 13 career, it didn't even do good on the ratings, bro. No one didn't want to see it. They didn't care. The casual fans, as you call them. When I saw that shit, I was shocked. I was like, yo, this did the lowest rating in the Raw in months?
I think people just didn't tune in because they thought he was going to lose again.
Nah, bro. No, that's not why. Because he's not Blockbuster, Oos. I'm trying to tell you. There's only 2 wrestlers in that company right now. If you put them on a marquee, people will buy them. The common fan wise, Roman and Cody.
Cody was just at the Country Music Choice Awards or some shit like that too.
He's big.
He's mainstream, baby.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
they coming.
That's what
they coming, bro. They coming.
Who's coming?
They coming.
Who?
Jey Uso. All of them, bro.
Jimmy needs to come. Jimmy needs to come. That's what
he's coming back soon, bro. He's coming back soon. Coming back soon.
Jimmy cuts the better promo out of both of them, bro.
He's probably coming back on.
You know that, right?
Well,
you know that, right?
I would say overall, yes, but
take your fucking pro wrestling card if you say otherwise.
I would say overall, yes, but the best one out of both of them was Jey Uso when he said all that shit, and I'm out too, and then super kick fucking Roman. That was the best promo out of both of them.
Wait, hold on.
When he was like, you always did it.
Duration?
I'm saying overall, Jimmy is better. But if I had to pick the best promo out of both of them, Jey Uso has the one that is better than all of Jimmy's. When he was like, you did this, you got hurt. I had to step up, blah, 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 blah. He said, and you're out the bloodline. And I'm out too. And then he super kicks Roman. And that shit was so live, bro. Nah. And that's what set off the whole SummerSlam Jey Uso. Who always gets the main events against Roman? It ain't Jimmy.
Well, we'll take this out. But I think Jimmy's kick heard more around the world when he did it.
Yeah.
You remember that one? The first one.
Yeah.
Before
Jay. The first one. Yeah.
We should have. I'm doing what you should have done a long time ago. I got you. Flick up. Come on.
Yeah.
What?
But the Jey one was better. I think the Jey one was better.
Get out of here. You being biased.
Which one was better, y'all? Jey or Jimmy? Jey or Jimmy's super kick on Roman's fucking.
That's not a fair question because to Jay's benefit, he did it after Jimmy to where it don't have the allure.
Yeah.
Jimmy did it when nobody struck Roman from the bloodline.
That's true.
It was like he just did what?
That's true.
So that's not a fair question. I'm saving you the accuracy. That's not a fair question.
But then Rikishi got more to say. What? Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed, bro? I swear to God. I swear to God.
Rikishi, bro?
He says Triple H is pushing Jacob Fatu too fast. How do you feel?
I think they pushed him too slow.
That's what I said.
Because
we already knew Jacob Fatu was going to be a beast before he ever stepped foot in WWE. We saw the highlights online.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the highlights. We knew he was going to eat, bro. We knew that. And how do you want this motherfucker starting NXT, Rikishi? What do you want? What do you want him to do? He also hasn't really had a singles match yet at all. He's only been in tag matches. They're pushing him slow. How much slower do you want, bro? This motherfucker Rikishi is on his PMS, bro. He's just hot and cold.
Yeah. I think the look got too much that bleach in his head.
From the two sexy days.
Listen, I think they're pushing him too slow because you gotta remember Jacob Fatu's been in the game for a while, bro. His body
forever. Look. He got 9 kids, bro. He got 9 kids.
He got how many? What?
I think 9 kids, bro. The bloodline is safe, bro.
Listen, it's going to live on.
Jimmy got kids. Jay got kids. Roman got kids. Solo got, I think, 5 kids. The bloodline is secure, bro.
Infinite.
Yeah.
Listen, they just need to understand that Jacob Fatu has the ability to be that one dude in WWE to be like, I know Roman can beat all these motherfuckers, but him? And it's not because of how he wrestled. It's the passion that he speaks on the mic with. Mm-hmm. See, look, I'm telling you right now, if Roman ain't careful, bro, Jacob Fatu can take that fucking cheap shit from him, bro. Because he has something Roman don't have. I'm talking about on the promo mic. He don't have that make you feel.
Yeah, and they really haven't let him talk.
I don't know, for something about him, he just talk, and when he talks, it makes you feel that shit, bro. I'm like,
and what? they haven't let him talk. Not one time, really.
Wait till they let him talk.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a while, I think.
Dog walk. The first person ever said that dog walk, that was Jacob Fatu on an independent promo. That shit from Jacob Fatu, bro. I'm a dog walk your ass. That's what Jacob Fatu did, bro.
And like they really haven't let him talk, and I think it'll be a while before they let him talk. Honestly, they're gonna save it. They're gonna save it as long as they can.
And that's Triple H's problem. He's doing too much of his milking. He's doing
I think it's a good thing. Once we're like, oh man, we're kind of gonna get sick of Jacob because he's really not talking and cutting promos, and then boom, he's gonna cut like an epic promo. We're gonna be like, fuck, we still love this motherfucker.
And it still wouldn't even hit the same because you lost that. See, the thing is with wrestling, like LA Knight, they did it with LA Knight, and it makes me mad. When LA was pop, he was the hottest thing, bro. Merch selling off the Civ. They didn't want to push him in the right way to make him elevate. Mm-hmm. They didn't utilize his moment. They let it slip away. Now he's not that pop. He ain't not that hot no more, bro. He's just another guy on TV.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, keep it a buck.
But the crowd's still reacting. Of
course they're going to react, but it's not the same. Come on. You know it's not the same, bro. That crowd used to go nuts for
his It's not. Now he's like, they didn't even give him, they give him the lowest belt possible, the U.S. belt, you know?
At one point, LA Knight was can't miss TV.
Yeah.
I need to watch what he's going to say, how he's going to come out. I got to hit the crowd. Now, if I don't see him, I don't see him.
That's true. You don't look forward to see him anymore, but when you see him, you're like, oh shit, it's LA Knight.
Yeah. It's like, hey. But bro, before that, bro, he was popping. Oh my God, man.
Yeah.
They wasted him. They doing the same thing with Jey. They wasted Jey. They waited too late to put a title on him.
Nah, I don't think they wasted Jey at all. I think Jey's perfect. Perfect right now.
Nah, they should have put the title. Before he started messing with the Judgment Day and that Rhea, they should have put the title on him then, bro.
No, they're going to set him up. I think he's going to face Dirty Dom at Crown Jewel for the Intercontinental Championship. You think? No, Dirty Dom. No, bro. Mm-hmm. All right, we got one little last subject, and it happened yesterday, and I sent it to you today. It might be Shane O'Mac with the Young Bucks. What do you think? Like, you think it's just the picture at the airport? Yeah. They met at the airport. Was it a coincidence?
Is that a new picture? Or that's an old?
Bro, that's new. They said flight at the airport, interesting flight or something like that. Bro, was that a coincidence? Because people see each other at the airport all the time, especially people that travel all the time within the wrestling community.
At the airport, bro?
Bro, all the time, bro. All the time.
Can you imagine seeing the same person at Atlanta airport? I don't think so, bro.
Bro, people that I worked at the airport, people that travel all the time, I see them all the time. All the time.
I'm saying that's because you worked at that airport. I'm talking about two separate people coming and going. What are the odds?
But they are in the wrestling business.
I'm gonna tell you like this. This is what's going on. Shane O'Mac is with AEW behind the scenes. And they are fucking playing the internet in the crowd by saying, oh, you think I'm gonna come here? Nope, not all in. Oh, you think I'm gonna come all out? Oh, nope, not there. You think I'm gonna come for fucking goddamn Grand Slam? No, I'm not gonna do it. When are you coming? See, this is a build-up. Now it's building up. But it's obviously.
But is it a build-up? He might not ever come. He might not ever come.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
You know, Tony Khan did say it was just a conversation, how we both have, how hard it is to work with family in the business.
Yeah.
And he was congratulating me on the 5 years of Dynamite. So maybe that was the truth, bro. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's the truth.
And where'd they randomly meet? The airport.
At the airports. But that's because Moset Monet kind of arranged them to meet.
Yeah. We'll see.
Bro, if Triple H has any kind of brain cell in this, they need to do a HEELZ, like the damn DWL and the Port of Dystopia cross promotion with AEW. But I'm talking about, you want to milk the fuck out this
like
shit.
An invasion type shit too.
Not even invasion, just on song, man. Y'all taking shots, we taking shots. Because the invasion angle was good. Why we don't want to take over the company? That's been done. Make this shit like, it don't matter about we're taking over company. We just want to know why you talking shit. And let's see who's best match for match. Let's do it.
Yeah, I want to see
that shit all day, bro.
I want to see Triple H come out on Dynamite and fucking pedigree Tony Khan in the middle of the fucking ring.
But then only to be put into the Angels Clipper wings his ass by goddamn Omega. He's an EVP, and then the EVP trigger comes on his ass from the damn Young Bucks. And then who comes out for WWE when that happens? The Rock.
The Rock.
He's
Jeez.
on fucking TKO.
There's so much star power on WWE side.
Yeah, of course there is. It's always going to be star power on WWE side.
And then Ricochet comes out and he's conflicted.
Yeah. And which side he's going to go on?
Oh, AEW.
And then guess what? Here's a kicker. Will Ospreay comes out. And guess what happens? He turns on AEW.
And then
WWE. Oh, that'll be hated, bro. That'll be so hated. He'd
be a babyface in WWE, though.
I ran away from the grind, but I'm here now, bruv.
And then Kyle Fletcher's like,
no.
With his fucking screwdriver. So crazy.
We can do all types of shit with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, one day it gotta happen. And as soon as it does, it's gonna boom.
I don't think it'll ever happen.
No, it's not gonna ever happen. It will only ever happen if AEW gets so much of a bubble to where it's like neck and neck with WWE. And if it gets to that point, then they have to start considering. Like,
then WWE will be like, let's smash these motherfuckers.
Like, can you imagine that back in the day if the WCW Nitro and Raw, they did that shit, bro? Triple H, Stone Cold versus the NWO and shit, like the peak with Goldberg.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
WCW would have killed Raw, bro. They would have murdered them motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, that shit would have been crazy.
Sting coming down, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Diamond Dallas Page, come on, bro.
DDP, baby.
WCW had a lot of stars. They had nothing but stars on their program.
Yeah. Booker T.
WWE had to make stars. They had to make Triple H. Stone Cold got there. They had to make Triple H a star. They had to make the Road Dogg and all of them because they didn't have no stars.
Yeah. Booker T, man. Booker T was a star on both.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Listen, we got to give Hogan his flowers, bro. Me watching that documentary, I'm like, you know what? Hogan was that guy, bro. We forget how Hogan changed the game.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan in the 80s changed the fucking wrestling game. He made it a household name. The second golden era. There's only 4 golden eras in wrestling pro history. The first one happened in like the 1960s and shit. You know what I'm saying? And with
Bruno Sammartino.
No, not Bruno Sammartino. Gorgeous George.
Gorgeous George. Yeah.
That was the first boom of pro wrestling history, right?
Shut up, Muhammad Ali. He got his idea from Gorgeous George.
Oh, how he came out with his
like Muhammad Ali's character was like Gorgeous George.
Gorgeous George. See?
Yeah.
You see that? And then
I'm the greatest of all time.
Hey, someone be sleep on. But then you had the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Slash WCW Nitro. I put them. The third one. We in it right now.
Yeah.
We're in it right now.
The Renaissance, if you will, is what they call it.
They call it the Renaissance.
Mm-hmm.
They call it the golden era. But we got Hogan his flowers, bro. That dude, like, it got to a point where people say, "Yo, you watch WWF?" They're like, "Oh, you mean Hulk Hogan?"
Yeah, it was.
They would say that before they would say WWF. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. That's true.
You watch Hulk Hogan? What?
Yeah, that's true.
That's why he's on my Mount Rushmore, one of the all-time greats, bro.
Bro, and honestly, it's so crazy. Like, I respect Hulk Hogan, but like, no part of his career have I ever been a fan of his. Because when he was with NWO, I was a Sting guy. I was with Sting. Bro.
Oh, you like Sting? Okay.
Yeah. So like, and then when he was like Hulkamania, I was like, nah, fuck that shit. And then when he went and fought The Rock and fucking, when he went back to WWE, I'm like, I'm obviously going for the fucking Rock. Like, there's just never been a time. I love him. Like, I love watching him. But there's just never been a time where I was like, that's my motherfucking guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like just never, even with NWO, I loved Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. Right. So much.
It was so cool.
But like Hogan was like, I was like, I'm okay with him. Like,
but you know what? The thing was with Hogan, what made him get over with that gimmick of Hollywood Hogan is because he was in the NWO and he was around 2 cool motherfuckers by that. They naturally cool.
Yeah. And like, even with Lex Luger, I wanted Lex Luger to beat Hulk Hogan. Like,
right.
in that rivalry. Like,
Right.
every rivalry Hulk had, I was never on Hulk. God damn, I feel bad now.
But listen, no, don't feel bad because Hollywood Hogan didn't start really taking off until that motherfucker introduced that damn Jimi Hendrix Voodoo Child.
Yep.
It gave him a whole nother flavor. I'm like,
yeah.
This dude is cooking with gasoline.
Yeah.
That was one of the baddest entrance themes of all time, bro. Like, Voodoo Child, bro. Come on. Hogan playing the fucking air guitar championship belt. I'm telling you, it was a sight to behold, bro. I get goosebumps thinking about that shit because I'll tell you one time they did a fucking camera shot of Dennis Rodman and Hogan coming out the limousine. And this is the first time I ever seen a pro wrestling camera follow behind the wrestlers before they come out to the crowd from that angle. The very first one. WWE just started doing it now because they started doing more often. That was the baddest. If you, I gotta find that clip. I'm gonna send you the link and let you watch. That shit
Dennis Rodman.
That shit was so fucking cool, bro. They was walking down the aisle. You can see the cigarette smoke flying behind them and shit, and they going crazy. Man,
just put that audio over the video right there. Bam, you just figured it out.
That shit is crazy. The coolest entrance of all time, they say.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. But shit, man.
Well, that's it, y'all. That's the weekly episode. Rumors, whatever y'all got. Y'all got questions, post them. We'll answer them.
Man,
let's go.
Shout out to y'all, man. Whoever's been watching the videos, whoever been commenting, whoever, we get back to you when we can get back to it, but we appreciate the love. I've never would have thought this channel would have took off the way it did within 2.5 months. Like going on 3 months right now. It was like almost 100,000.
We're on week 10. Week 10.
Week 10. My man doing this shit like football. Yeah, we in week 10, bro. We got into the meat of the season. Shit. But nah, man, this is good shit, man. Like, wow, man. I was telling you about the MVP clip I put on there, right? I put that shit on there like 9 something at night, right?
Yeah.
Again, that shit had like 400 views. This shit was like at least 32, 35, man, 40 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit said true. And I ain't even think it'll get that many views because at what time I released it at 9 o'clock at night. I don't know, but that shit.
People be up.
People be up, bro. Man, I don't know. I like it, man. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going.
Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Peace.
Peace.